tweet out.
Yeah, send that out. Let the room build up a little bit before we go. How about that? Let me know when you tweet it, Harlan. There we go. I see the YouTube. What the hell is that? My bad, bro. I messed around and clicked on the link.
That was the vibes, man. That's what you was on.
How they just put commercials on our stuff like that, man?
Oh.
Man, y'all on the Discord? That's another thing too. I'm gonna tell people to go join our Discord.
I ain't think I got the link in there. If I did, well, TJ probably put it in there. He deleted the chat. I started doing the time.
TJ deleted that shit so fast, man. I woke up in the morning like, where everybody went?
She was gone.
Like, bro, you supposed to do a slow transition, like slowly. You know what I'm saying? Weed us over there, man.
Right, the next thing he just cut the water off, man.
Cut the water off. We gotta let the room build a little, man. That's all we do. Just chilling, letting the room build. What's up? What's so funny, man?
Your avatar on Discord.
That's my shit, man.
Hey, I was like, what is that? Motherfucker like a Ewok.
It's all business, bro.
Hey, I feel you. That boy, that thing button up.
Yeah, man.
Call that the slavery collar, boy. Loosen up.
You ain't wear your polos like that? That's how I used to wear my polos, man. All the way to the top.
That. I know C wear his like that. But like when I was coming up.
To the top,
yeah.
I just recently started doing that too, bro. I used to have I used to have a one button open.
That's how we used to do it back.
It depends on the polo. Yeah. Especially if it got the two buttoner, you almost kind of gotta just leave it one open because
now if you have the full plaid button up, I usually have it one open at the top too. But I just recently started doing the golf polos all the way to the top, like recently.
Right.
Oh, that's something different.
We about to get going here, man. Y'all boys ready? Hook up. It's the roll up. It's the vibes. Another beautiful day in the Sunshine State, and I am kicking it with my guys. Larry and CJ, what they do?
Everything Irie. Bringing it back. It's gloom and doom over this way, man. The bottom about to fall out.
Yeah.
Pause. You might
kind of. I was weighing it out, man. I almost threw the challenge for but
it's at least you got to at least review the tape, you know.
For sure.
Depends on who's in the room, but yeah, pretty good, man. Not too bad today. You know, regular workday type stuff. Everybody keep asking me how the interview went, and and it's so confusing because
you think it's a job or a roll up. You don't know which one.
Right, and both of them are Orlando based. So all day it's been like, how the interview go? I'm like, oh, I ain't been to it yet. They'd be like, no, the one you did. I thought you had one the other night. I'm like, oh, that one? That was crazy, man. So,
man, we had a blast.
The real confusion there work.
I was reviewing the tape, man. And we had a blast that night, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Like, just watching the vibes of the evening. Larry, I know you missed last time because you showed up this time, man. You was in your happy place.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I just.
In the interview, you start flowing at the end of the interview. I can tell you were starting to you were starting to set in a little bit. Then when it ended, my boy grabbed the ball and started pouring shots to everybody, man. He
was pouring everybody's shots, man. The girl was like, your friend, your co-host just kept offering me shots. I was like, that's his bag. He do that everywhere he go. He just friendly.
Started it. She's like, nobody wants to do a shot with me. I was like, shit, come on.
You threatened me with a good time. You threatened Larry on some shots. Better finish the damn job.
Okay.
CJ, what it do, man?
Man, my morning started off crazy today, man. So I don't know what the fuck happened after when I got home last night or what I ran over or whatever. I wake up to a flat, man. So I'm like, fucking, it's crazy because I just replaced same tire like probably a month and a half ago, right? So I'm like, man, I ain't trying to buy a new damn tire. I just bought a new tire. I go to try to get it patched. No can do. That's nothing. I think these motherfuckers they don't be wanting to patch shit no more, man.
Sure, man. You go to the hood.
They would learn how to patch your own shit.
Right, for real. They say, nah, I can't do it, bro.
That'd be
$150, Buster. New tire, that type of shit.
Real quick, don't even go outside and look at it. Yeah,
right. I can't do it.
I want to see your level of lazy and petty, man. Did you change the tire yourself or you called the insurance company?
Oh no, I flip the bitch myself. I put that donut on real quick.
I'm gonna sit in the car and watch him change it, man. Mm-hmm. I got roadside. You gotta take advantage of that roadside, bro. Yeah, and I'm gonna do it at the house. They like, man, you home, bro? Nah, come change it, dog.
Yeah, I be thinking no motherfuckers. I be using that shit too damn much, and my damn premium next damn 6 months be crazy.
For the roadside, you gotta take advantage of the roadside, man.
You know what's so funny? Point. I got roadside, bro. I ain't never used that shit. I never even thought to use it. I feel like a real scumbag sitting there.
I can't wait to use, bro.
Motherfucking jack in the car. It's hot out there. So roll my window up.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I be vibing.
I never used it, man.
Mama, that's a good point, man. I be out there swearing like a motherfucker, changing the damn tire.
It's a benefit, man. It's a benefit. It don't affect your rates and your premiums and all that stuff. They give you a certain number, and once you out. But I'm gonna max out on it. I always lock my keys in the car too, so I'm gonna max out on all the roadside shit. I'm gonna get my money's worth.
That's a good point. But no,
how's the weather in Tally, man?
Oh, it's same as Larry. I don't know what's going on with the Southeast, man. It's been raining all day yesterday. It was sprinkling when I just peeked out a minute ago. I'm in the garage now. Had to get up out of the trap, man. It was too hot. So yeah, it's been raining all day, and I'm pretty sure by the time I get out, man, it's gonna be raining again. You know how when you get that really bad rain and you barely get in the sunshine, you start having see mushrooms pop up everywhere.
Oh yeah, you're getting fungus vibes, man.
Right, bro. It's
long and soggy.
Right, it's that type of vibe up here.
Y'all talking about all this rain. So, man, what's the scariest storm for you? For me, I seen a video of a tsunami, man, on Twitter that freaked me out, bro. Like, if you see how it actually goes down. To me, that's the scariest shit. It's scary. And I thought tornadoes was probably my scariest shit, but tsunamis look wicked.
I think I'll probably agree with you, man, because that's just water, right? We know water's undefeated. So that's a good one. I probably go tsunami too. Also, man, I seen videos of like boats at sea when that shit is like real bad.
Oh yeah.
Dog. It's just
I
different.
Can't do that shit.
No, that shit is different, man. It's really different.
You gotta get the smellings off me. Why would pass the fuck out there in the storms, man? I just know it's over. Yeah, you ever see them videos, man? I'd be like, man, there's no way I'd be out there and they fighting them waves, man. The water coming overboard. Ain't no help near.
No help at all. You look left, you look right, you look behind you, in front of you. There's nothing but damn water. That's the crazy
part. You water and God.
Mm-hmm.
So you ain't going on the deadliest catch. No way.
Nah, I'm vibing. Y'all can bring it back and we'll eat it.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's so funny. I just told a coworker I'd do that shit.
Deadliest catch? You go out in the storms, in the boats and shit?
Yeah, because I say most people make it back. But then
most.
He was like, "Yeah, but all don't." And we know how it usually go for us in the movie. I was like, "Yeah, you know what? You make a good point. Never mind. I ain't gonna be the only one jump on that boat."
I respect that water. I watch it from the sand. I look at it all the time from the sand. Like, boy, that shit powerful out there, man.
You know what? It's 70% water. Earth is 70% water and 30% land, right? And being out there and seeing that shit, you really realize that. So just imagine like people who's actually on that boat and realize, because at one point, you got to get from land to that point, right? So you know how far away you are in regards to no one being around and you just being in that situation. Like I got buddies who's been in the Navy, man. They say, man, it's seen some wild shit out there, man. Just as far as, bad weather on boats and stuff like that.
Yeah, I talked to Big Bro. Big Bro did Navy, now he in the Coast Guard. He chief, he did a dub. 20 years, man. You seen some wild shit out in that water. That water is no joke.
Yeah, I gotta holler at Trey and get some stories, man. And there's probably some interesting shit.
Alaska stories where it's at, man. You like that wildlife shit, so holler at him,
man. That. Next time, Trey at the Kush House, we go get some drinks and have devices going. We have a damn good conversation about Alaska.
And did y'all plan the FAMU Bethune shit y'all got going on here?
No, that's crazy, bro. I don't know what he got going on, man. But I I got a shout out. I'm giving him another shout out later, but Ben Chase, UF fan. I think Ben is out of Arizona, if I'm not mistaken, and Ben he saw this hat or whatnot and hit me up. He was at like a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx, something like that. I don't know how the hell a Cookman hat get way out there, man. So Ben hit me up about the hat and say, "Hey, man, it's a hat out here. You want to come and grab it? You want me to grab it for you? Hell yeah, go grab it for you, man." So sure enough, he did everything he said he was gonna do. Grabbed it, shipped it to me. I just got it today, man. So appreciate that, man. You definitely
got the best fans ever, man. Fans send us hats, weed, season tickets, like all type of shit, bro.
Anything you name it. So man, this had his clutch himself. I love this damn hat. It's smooth, and then just so happened Larry got a damn FAMU hoodie on and got his background.
I felt it in the air. I was like, I need to,
Yeah. Somebody probably bought that nigga that. Somebody probably brought him a hat. I mean, just change my background just in case.
Dog, right. Buy me no hat. Well, actually, somebody did buy me this hat, but this a Sean Taylor hat from Dime Life.
Nice.
But
shout out to Sean T.
But no, it wasn't strategic or nothing, man. This crazy timing.
All right, man. Let's get into some ball talk, man. The roll up is brought to you by the great folks at Gramco. Be sure to visit thegramco.com. Use coupon code ROLLUP25 for 25% off of gummies, fruit punch, blue raspberry, and watermelon. Now they got the hard candy. And CJ, I told him pre-show he consumed some. We're gonna see how it works out for him. I told him the hard candy ain't no hoe. That's facts.
So don't interrupt the Ari. We'll get back to it, but got my package today, man. Just bust the hard candy down, and he's not lying. I know it's gonna hit harder when a little later, but I can feel the vibe starting to set a little bit, man. The hard candy is definitely something that gets to you a lot quicker rather than the 30 to 45 minute, maybe to an hour that we talk about with the gummies.
Right.
Once you dissolve that hard candy, and Silk kind of broke it down perfectly on the previous pod. Once it dissolves in your mouth, pause. You're pretty much there, man. It's a direct source straight to you. So I'm starting to feel the vibes a little bit. I'm pretty sure within the next 10 to 15, it'll be real interesting.
Yeah, buddy. Man, that shit hit me one time. I was out about in the coastal with the fam, just chilling, and that shit hit me like a brick. Like, yo, I'm still eating this motherfucker, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they also have the Wake and Bake coffee. They have pre-rolls. They also have sativa oil products. They have a soluble, like the water package, kind of like the little, like a Kool-Aid pack. You can sprinkle that blue magic on anything you want to sprinkle it on, man. They got a little bit of everything. Use coupon code ROLLUP25 for 25% off. And also the source, whenever buying anything for wellness, for medicine, and you're taking it, you're consuming it in your body, you want to know the source of it. These guys grow it and they package it all the way from the rooter to the tutor. They take care of you. You know exactly where you're getting from, and it's not cut by no BS, man. It's real deal.
Straight from the source.
Now the streets is buzzing, man. I know Miami shut down. Miami shut down 247 Sports over some ranking shit.
Ride it, cancel subscriptions. Yeah. Made Gabby put out a damn it's not me type of note.
Mine's podcast to that shit.
That's crazy. Well, y'all see, y'all don't know, man. Miami fans, y'all react to the fullest extent, man. That man put out a damn commitment note. I offered him and Dave the fade, man. Gabby and Dave when I saw that drop, man. Like, y'all boys got to see me in these streets, man. Hell wrong with y'all. I was like, listen, man, I just reported news, man. I ain't know none of that shit. You the ops.
Y'all got to know by now. It's just, to the listeners, y'all got to know by now. It's just business, man. They're gonna shuffle these kids around. They keep it what it is. Like, okay, let me see what y'all find egregious before I get into my shit. And I don't want to go too deep into it. I just want to get my opinions on it because we cover the vibes and everybody was talking about this pretty heavy the last couple of days. Any egregious things from y'all? How y'all team fare? Y'all shake up okay?
Nah, overall we did pretty well.
Y'all ain't shut down the app? No?
Nah, we ain't shut down the app, man. So Lucas Simmons, he was previously 143rd overall. Lucas Simmons is the recent offensive tackle commit. He moved up. He had the biggest jump within the 247 rankings. He went from 143 to number 60 overall. Huge jump. Keldrick Falk, defensive end commit. He went from he was previously number 112. He dropped a couple spots to 115. Nothing too crazy. KJ Sampson, defensive tackle commit. He was previously ranked 137. He's now 140, 145. Roger Kearney, another offensive line commit that recently committed from Orange Park, Florida. He moved up from 196 to 155 overall. Yeah, so pretty good numbers. And this one I don't really get. This one kind of surprising to me. Lamont Green Jr. went checks in at number 226. He was previously number 192 overall. I like Lamont Green, and I'm not sure why he dropped. He had a pretty good camp season also, but you know how it goes. As far as the commits, I got some target updates too. Would you guys go ahead with your commits? Your commits in regards to the rankings.
I don't know if I got all my movement like detailed that closely. We went from, I mean, we're pretty much at 10 4 stars and 2 3 stars right now. I do like Creed Whitmore. He jumped up from a lot of spots. So he's all the way up a 4 star. They got him over Eugene Wilson as an athlete right now. I do like that movement. Our receivers, if he's considered a receiver, whatever he's considered, our room is looking pretty good right now. But that's the biggest movement from our side. I think is Creed. Let me look into some more. I'm trying to find that list of like the exact movement. I don't have it. Arch Manning stayed at number 1 overall. And that's been a theme in the conversation by a lot of the talking heads as far as him being the number 1 recruit. For a guy that didn't camp, I just don't agree with it. I understand how good he could be, and his resources, the pedigree, and all of that, but I just think you got to compete to get that top dog spot.
That, yeah.
Right. And
I respect that.
He can stay a 5 star if they want to keep him there, but to be top dog, these guys out there putting on film and getting judged by the writers, the fans. You can't just sit at home and keep that type of status, man.
Right. Because then everybody would just do it. You get your number and try to sit.
Well, kids get punished for not camping. He's just he's one of the first ones I've seen where not camping. Don't get punished for. I get it, he's a man, but like
I get both sides of it. I get him for not wanting to camp, so why the fuck I'm going to camp? I got all the toolage and tools I need to try to drop it a dime. On the flip end, like you said, hell, Travis Hunter wasn't number 1 overall. He became number 1 overall by going to these camps, dominating in 707. On top of, because he already had amazing film his junior year. The film was already there for Travis. So when he went on the domination camp tour within the 707s and the regular camp circuits, that's when Travis Hunter got his number 1 overall ranking. So I get what you're saying. And we always see that within these times, right? Kids competing for that number 1 spot. So, and for him to sit on, like, I understand both sides because I don't think they really give a fuck about that shit. Like the man is himself, they don't really care about the shit we're talking about.
Yeah, it ain't his fault he ranked number 1.
Yeah,
actually do it.
Yeah, so they just focus on getting him to school and playing, and then on the flip end, we know the process of years past of the number 1 ranking, and this doesn't fit the bill of the process. So I said see both sides of it. Excuse me.
Now, did you see? Oh, you got to take on that, Larry? I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's good, man. Y'all covered
it. Couple more on there. Hakeem Williams, he moved up from number 38 to number 26 overall. Jalen Brown, he dropped a little bit from number 40 to number 52. And that's all for like national top. Well, not that big 3 topics that we're looking for. Ruben Bain, he moved up from 150 to number 130 overall. Miami lean. Probably already committed to the Canes, just haven't said shit yet. That's pretty much it.
Stuff with
go ahead. Oh, Blake Nicholson, linebacker that FSU is after. He moved from 178 to 132 overall.
You could kind of click on this.
You said what, bro?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was saying, the thing about Bain, they was talking about, players not being able to go to where their coach was for like a year. So he was under, who's it? Roland.
Roland's on staff now?
Yeah.
When did he come over? That's a good point.
I'm assuming it would affect this particular cycle. So I don't know if he.
I know. At one point they was doing. I'm not sure. We got to look into that. I know at one point there was somebody doing away with that rule altogether.
But I had heard that would be a possible complication. So I don't know if they're trying to wait to see if they toss that rule. It's kind of silly, anyways. I mean, relationships exist all over the place. So,
right.
You know, a lot of kids not gonna make that move just based on the old high school coach.
Right.
Sure, it can help, but I don't think that's gonna be your deciding factor. Want me to get into some of the movement within the rankings with us?
Yeah.
So the number one would be Francis Maligoa. He got his 5th star from 247. He's up to number 11, and number 2 in his position. You had the next biggest jump was Jaden Rashada. He's number 17 from number 29, and he went from a 95 to a 97. Now the number 6 quarterback in the nation. Jaden Wayne didn't move at all. He still because some people may not have understood what happened with that. So real quick, essentially what happened is when he moved over to IMG, someone was changing his profile and realized that on-3 didn't have on-3 factored in. So that's how he ended up dropping spots, because they didn't have the on-3 consensus. 247 had him as a 5-star, but when they added the on-3, that's how he ended up dropping like 11 spots or whatever. So that's what he continues to be right now at number 36. But he did move from a 95 to a 96. Riley Williams ended up at 85. Robbie Washington at 86. Both of those guys are 94s. Nathaniel Joseph did, let's see. He didn't move. Okay. Robert Stafford moved up 13 spots to 185. And let's see, Raul Aguirre, still trying to figure that one out. He moved into the top 200 at 191. And Emory Williams is now the number 33 quarterback in the country. So, as far as targets, Samson Okunlola moved up to number 16. And you already talked about Hakeem Williams. Damon Wilson was another one who jumped a lot. He went from 103 to number 39. So he's a guy that could be on that fringe of a 5-star rating as well. That are possible targets for us. About it. I don't go down all the possible.
Yeah. I ain't finna bore the people with this shit, man.
Please don't get on me, man. I don't want to talk about everyone, please.
Yeah, all that. Go look at the link. They know what the hell these people move before we do.
Right?
I do. I seen On3 is probably the most egregious rankings it is, man. They have some outlandish stuff going on in a lot of ways, but I seen they drop Kearney down to like something like 12 or 19, something. Wow.
He's between, I think it's like between 15 and 20. He's not a top 5 player, which is consistent within Rivals, 247, and ESPN. I think those are consistent within Kearney. So I saw that too. That was pretty interesting.
We gotta get them out of here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Provocative. Yeah, they try to be provocative, man, to get the people going. I see your tricks, man. I'll be honest. I'm serious. Like, I canceled my subscription, bro. And it wasn't right here. I canceled it a couple months ago because I was like, you're just trying to be sensational. And I really just don't feel like some of these inconsistencies with the rankings are just too far off. Don't get me wrong. You can have your opinion. Don't get me wrong. But some of these guys are 30 and 40 spot differences between, this service and that. And I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
it's so egregious that I usually like to use On3 when it's convenient for me, when it's a positive for me. But now I don't even.
Right, because
the rankings is so egregious, man. The things that they like, some of that stuff just be like, all right, bro. It ain't not personal, but I just think some of the rankings is way off base, man. And that's cool. But there's no way there's 18 players, 10 players, 7 players better than Kearney McClain as a recruit right now. It may pan out later when it's time to get drafted, but right now, what I see,
right?
How the hell Arch Manning still won?
Exactly. So if he can remain without any camps and competitions. Everybody's already penciled in Kamani as a day one NFL guy already. So that dropping is like, okay, well, based on what? What are we talking about? Did he lose a hand? Like what it's so crazy. It's like I don't get it. We still I tell you this much, he's still gonna be, top 2, top 3 coveted cornerbacks this cycle.
One.
Period.
That's top dog.
Somebody might argue for,
and they might work for on 3, but
people have arguments for AJ.
I was thinking AJ, yeah.
Tony, I guess Tony depending safety corner, depending on how you.
Tony not no corner to me, man.
He's safety corner. He's just a player. Those are my top 3 defensive backs this cycle.
Tony
and I think Mitchell.
Mitchell, right? Okay.
Yeah, those are my top 3 this cycle, and I remember talking during the season about it. But the season that Kamani kind of had, he separated a little bit and kind of put himself at 1 for me personally. Kid had an amazing season.
One thing wrong with the kid, he's skinny. He'll
get that ain't no problem.
Yeah, that's nice.
That corner. We work on that.
Yeah. Biggest thing, we got 10 4-stars and we got 2 3-stars. Them 2 3-stars still look egregious on my list, man. One of them, we can't. Bryce Lovett, I don't think we could just push out like that because offensive line has been abysmal in the recruiting department. But our receiver room is looking real nice. So I think the bottom of that I don't know how long Tyree Patterson hangs around in this class. Aiden Mazzell just pretty much set his commitment date for July 29th. I'm expecting a commitment from him. It's down to us, Bama, Tennessee. Both his parents didn't play. Both his parents ran track at UF. He left the visit back in June saying that we were his leader. I like where we're at in this recruitment. Kerry Colbert is probably the best recruiter on our staff right now on the lowest of keys, and that was the guy everybody was questioning coming in. But right now, we might have to send him to the offensive line room and go grab some shit because he's doing what he got to do in that room, man. With Eugene Wilson, Creed Whitmore, he's a 4-star now. Also got Andy Jean on the horizon. I think we land him. Aiden Mazzell, it's a lot of speed, a lot of athleticism. Our wide receiver room is big as shit. Billy wanted some big guys, and Aiden Mazzell is 6'2". 400 meter. He's very elite at that in the state. One of the top guys, and I think he's not one state ran for it.
You know his time?
Don't know his time off the top of my hand. Kush is big. I can find it for you. Yeah, he running, man. You can see it on the film too. As far as the strider, 400 runners are normally striders, man. It's a different type of. That's the longest sprint. It's kind of like a tweener race, but you can see that stride when you cut the film on. And he's not just fast; he's also quick. I like him in short spaces and being able to get out of a jam and make people miss. We'll see what happens next week, but I feel good about where we at, man.
Did any of the ratings changes move your overall class movement very much?
We had 23. I didn't pay. I don't know what, because everybody else got movement too. So I don't know if somebody jumped us past. I didn't pay attention until
y'all at 23.
We're at 23 right now. Correct.
I can't remember that might have moved y'all a couple of spots actually.
It was like we stayed 24, 25. Yeah,
we stayed the same at 9. So didn't move a lot for obviously didn't move us at all. Wasn't any of that shaking up.
CJ, you hit low more? Where y'all at down there?
Yeah, we still low more. That should change pretty soon though. That's a good question though.
He was trying to stall. I tried to stall you out a second, cuz.
No. Since you guys brought up that is a good point though. We still low more. We have 42. That is a good point though, as far as that's a good point as far as the rankings when they change. Can your actual status, your recruiting ranking change when the individual rankings change? So that is a good point. But you're still at 42. But I do expect at going into August, I think we'll be top 25 going into August.
Top 25? What you got on that, boy? That's a big jump,
top 25 going into August.
What y'all got? Atkins doing everything? I know y'all getting the quarterback. You think y'all getting the quarterback? I need
getting the quarterback. So
I need the recruit guys to come through for me and give me some controversy, man. I need Auburn to do what they got to do.
So I think we're getting Brock Glenn. Got Brock Glenn, the quarterback. Blake Nicholson, man, this is a kid I was talking about earlier who I felt like was going to Oregon. Started to get some crystal balls to Florida State. I do know I kind of mentioned on the show, but it's official.
I seen that hit the streets today, man. You had it first, bro.
Yeah. Talking about Blake Nicholson taking a visit to FSU at the end of July. I've been telling you guys for the past couple of weeks that it's smoke that he possibly could visit. No 247 recently just dropped the insider on it. Shout out to Zach for the article saying that Blake will be in town for a multi-day visit at the end of the month, and will be centered around a July 30th event. So pretty much what I've been saying in regards to Nicholson. I knew and I said on the show, if he actually takes that visit, I'll start being serious about his chance to FSU. And sure enough, the visit scheduled. Then we got Cristobal starting to roll in, so we'll see how that play out. He's from California.
Cali. Okay.
Yeah, y'all got Cristobal for him already?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so we'll see how that play out. Of course,
you from LA? What part of Cali are you from? Country? It's country shit in Cali too. So
that's a fact.
Yeah, a lot of people think Cali is
all Hollywood
all
and shit.
Correct.
Or Malibu. All, weed and bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I mean. The California I like is all weed and bitches.
Manteca, California. You guys ever heard of Manteca?
Huh?
Hawk told me that years ago, man. You got
Manteca,
that ain't all it is.
If money not an issue, where you live at? East Coast or West Coast?
If money's not an issue,
money not
South.
a thing.
I'm gonna stay in the South.
Money not an issue.
I just love the South.
You gotta love yourself, man. Get out of here.
I ain't standing
in this oppression down here.
I just love the South, bro.
There's oppression down here, man. Trust me.
You ever been to California? You ever been to California, CJ?
No,
you gotta go.
Okay, so but then you got to worry about earthquakes and all that traffic, and it's a lot of shit that goes into.
He said money not an issue. Real,
we
got helicopters. I
get out of here.
Traffic.
My dog down in the helicopter, bro. So fuck the helicopter.
I just West Coast. It ain't gotta be Cali. Like the West Coast is some vibes. Out
okay,
there,
you're right. I probably would be West Coast, but that shit is kind of weird to me, man. I don't know, man.
Money not a thing, dog. Like my boy Bill Burr say, man, a helicopter, the ultimate. Fuck you, vehicle. I'm out.
I'm not getting on no helicopter, man. Not the Kobe. Having the Kobe, you never see me. I'm not doing helicopter.
I'm not crazy. Kobe.
It was crazy, though. In Kobe, he started flying helicopters. He started flying helicopters just for that reason because traffic was so crazy in LA to get from point A to point B. So that's the reason why he started flying the helicopters out. Brass, that's a good point. It might be your best take ever, man. You guys ever been to Phoenix, Arizona?
Bro, I'm trying to get out there. Jinx got some shit out there, man.
Oh, really?
They got him, man. Arizona. He got
that's probably the most beautiful city I've ever been to, hands down. Like Phoenix is fucking beautiful, man. I think every
West Coast,
night,
man.
Yeah, it is.
I just can't be in Phoenix. I need some ocean somewhere. That's why I got.
You're in the desert. I went to Phoenix in the springtime, so I didn't go in the summer where it's like scorching hot and shit. Right. So money not an issue. Okay, put me in San Diego. That shit. San Diego is the place. People talk about LA and shit. Well, San Diego really the city in California. It's right there. You got the border right there in Mexico. It's probably the best beaches, best vibes. Weather's A1 beautiful. The most southern point of California, San Diego. So I'll probably move to San Diego. And it's not going to be right for real if you want to. And it's not going to be as crazy as far as like traffic vibes, with LA or whatever. So you can do your thing in San Diego. So that'd be the spot for me.
All right, that's a little side track, man. Back to your recruiting, bro.
Yeah, so Blake.
Hey, man, y'all real quick, man. Y'all share this, tweet this, let everybody know. Text your mama. Say, hey, man, them boys is getting busy. Larry Young got malt liquor. Silk got the cushion in the air.
No, I got Trulies. Shout out to Reek. Shout out to my boy.
Yeah, just looking at the map, man. Manteca is a small town, like close to the, I guess you could say, about 2 to 3 hours from San Francisco in Sacramento. So it's not like a big city area, so it's one of those small. Let's say the population like 81,000.
Actual city.
Hell yeah, brother.
Nobody heard of.
No, because I looked. We asked me where it's from. I looked at it. I said, "Manteca, California." I never heard of that shit, man.
Oh, so the player. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, the player. Yeah, Blake Nicholson. Hell no. San Diego, me. You got me fucked up on Manteca. San Diego,
man.
Motherfucker, just put a random man because I got money. Let me go to this shit. Nah, hell no.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide.
Yeah, but so I think Blake will pop. I think Brock Glenn end up popping, and we have a couple other guys that could end up popping before the month is over. So we'll see how it goes. Keaton Kirkland, defensive back from Reigns. He's the guy that's supposed to be visiting at the end of the month. There's been some smoke about him, so we'll just see how it plays out. But I do think I don't want to say top 25. We'll be in the 20s, top 30. I'll say top 30 going into August.
Okay. Ain't bad for Mike. That's all right for little Mike, man.
Mike. The class isn't. If they hit on these pieces, they gotta land these guys. Of course, the guys that's being forecasted and talked about, is not bad, but you gotta hit on them, and also you gotta do some work during the season because we still have some receiver concerns.
You gotta hit on them guys, man.
That sounds nuts.
Man, why pause? Damari Brown, defensive back out of American Heritage. Speaking of, when we look at as far as recruiting rankings and stuff like that, he recently just had an announcement that he officially visited Clemson and Bama in the summer. He said he plans to visit Miami, FSU, and Oklahoma in the fall.
Okay.
Malik,
a newer player there. I don't remember hearing Oklahoma as much.
Man, Venables, man. I'm pretty sure Venables was recruiting him once he was at Clemson.
My kid, though.
Yeah, Venables ain't no
blowing and going on for my kids.
Nah, we can't swing by there. Cool, cuz
Unnorman, Oklahoma.
I appreciate the invite, man, but we're gonna decline. Gracefully decline, Mr. Blowing and going.
If I want to visit a Georgia,
I need a coach who at least know you gotta pause that.
Right.
Never mind. I don't get back down that road. But
going back to I think Oklahoma is in it because I feel like a lot of them guys, have those. They just have connections because he was being recruited at Clemson. He took official visit to Clemson. So, V was prior to leaving was head starting that recruitment as a defensive coordinator. So this prior connections. That's the reason why I feel like Oklahoma's in it for him.
Makes sense.
Malik Feaster. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, check it out, bro. Go see what you like.
Yeah. Just don't grab no fire hoses.
That's crazy.
Historically, black people and fire hoses don't get along well.
Yeah, definitely. One more thing, Malik Feaster. I spoke about him in the last part, the transfer defensive back from Jacksonville State. He scheduled official visit to FSU for the July 28th weekend. So that's the big recruit official visit weekend, not official visit. The 30th is the recruiting event. So we're trying to have him on campus for that also. So I guess any type of visit action for the month of July, they're trying to do it all within that weekend, then get rid of that shit and get ready for fucking fall camp, man. Fuck all these kids needs recruiting visits, bitch. Just trying to get down to camp and play some football, right? So I think that'll be the last weekend in regards to that. Get everything from the summer recruiting, wrap it up at the end of that month, and we got to focus on the season moving forward. So he's visiting for that last weekend in July also.
Y'all boys, y'all camp start next week, bro.
Yeah, I guess the benefit of that is because we have that week 0, so kind of getting lower to get the games going. So the report date, from what I'm hearing, and I get, if I'm wrong, I correct it later on, but the report date that I'm hearing is the 27th, and our practice will start on the 28th. So report July 27th, which is next Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Got the calendar right here. Next Wednesday up, and the first practice will be the 28th, that Thursday. If that schedule does hold true, I'm going to try to, depending on the time, I'm going to try to get out to that practice. See if I can make it out there. We have ACC Media Day on Wednesday. So you guys listening to the pod, that'll be the day that we have ACC Media Day with FSU in Miami. I know we're sending Jordan Travis, Jamie Robinson, and Fabian Levitt from our side.
Okay. What's the running list of commit dates that I got coming up? Peyton Kirkland is Saturday. Florida, Oklahoma, Michigan State, Miami. Malik Bryant. It's in August, right? I don't think it is still July 23rd or no?
Yeah, it's 23rd.
23rd. Derek LeBlanc, July 28th. Jakeem Jackson, July 28th. I feel good about Jakeem Jackson. I feel good about Jordan Castle. I think he's going to decide before, and I think Will Norman also decides before fall camp. Everybody else I'm a little iffy on. So I feel good about Jakeem Jackson. I feel good about Jakeem Jackson's 4-star defensive back out of Orlando. Will Norman, 4-star defensive lineman at IMG, defensive tackle. He's going to decide before the season. He's coming back for the cookout and Friday night lights. Hopefully we can get him to pop on a big camp like that, get some momentum going. Those are the guys I kind of expect to join this class that'll boost our ranking a little bit. We may miss on Malik Bryant. Don't feel good about him. Jonell Aguero. Don't feel good about him. John Walker's is gray area for me. I've just been hearing mixed things. I'm not sure. Also, Derek LeBlanc. I don't know where he ends up, man. Been here in Michigan State. Been here in Miami. Some folks feel good about him. We'll see what's up, man. Just following along, keeping the people updated where we at with it.
With LeBlanc,
Derek LeBlanc. Yeah, I'm in a gray area exactly where he ends up. I just heard a little bit of everything.
I know you said Miami. I ain't heard no Miami smoke with him.
Last I heard of him, it was that's defensive lineman. I'm thinking about Kirkland with you, Miami, not LeBlanc.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say LeBlanc.
Sorry about that. Yeah, LeBlanc is Florida, Oklahoma, and Penn State. And I think it's down to Florida, Oklahoma.
Walker's the one that got us in there. Yeah, I'm like you. I haven't really heard too much that would give me a read on exactly where we think he's leaning right now.
I've been hearing UCF with Walker.
I was just going to say that's what I was just about to say. The most recent thing I heard that kind of was encouraging a little bit was some UCF smoke. So
yeah, I don't know what Gus selling, but he's selling something, man. You know, he in the mix with the big dogs. That Big 12. I guess he got something, a little something.
Gus ain't new to this. Gus is true to this.
Yeah, Gus got a good recruit line
with it too, though.
He was a good recruit at Auburn and UCF got some pretty nice facilities, man. It's a nice area.
That shit is still UCF, and by the signing day roll around, I think Jit gonna be like, yeah. It's one thing to play at UCF, it's another thing to play at one of the big three, man.
Time shall.
No offense.
No, you're right.
Offense intended. Take it.
Yeah, definitely offense taken, man.
Yeah,
or should be taken. Right. What else I got on here? Number changes? Y'all got any number changes?
Yeah,
jersey changes. Couple. Where you at with it?
We got a couple, man.
For like,
what's y'all number? Florida State got y'all got sacred numbers? Real quick, y'all got sacred numbers that y'all want certain players to have. I want to judge y'all roster like y'all judge mine with number one. So what's y'all sacred numbers and shit?
We don't, man. We used to be something with linebackers with 55, but that kind of died out. We don't really have a sacred
died out. Now, who got 55?
I don't know.
Tell me who got 55. I want to know y'all sacred. I want to know y'all sacred numbers. Y'all judge Billy for getting out one. I want to know who wearing Ed Reed.
I don't think we got one. Patrick Payton. No, matter of fact, no, you don't. Quayshawn Sapp, the freshman offensive lineman. Yeah, we definitely cherish 55. They give that shit to damn true freshman.
Y'all need more culture. Y'all ain't got no number culture. That's y'all problem.
We don't. That's a
y'all
good
don't
point.
got no more either.
Right, y'all definitely don't. That coach died.
No,
we do.
No, brother.
That's why it's a talking point because there's a culture around it.
Yeah, right.
Ricky Pearsall about to give y'all that work, bro.
Not us, but yeah, sure.
That boy getting shit, man.
Well, say y'all definitely getting that work from Ricky Pearsall.
Rick gonna go nuts.
He's gonna go nuts on them boys, man.
Send that boy back to Arizona State with Herm and shit.
You know, fans want to make 26 that number. But
y'all give it to anybody, man. Y'all give it to Gervin Hall. Just anybody.
Yeah. Ray Armstrong wore
no number culture, man.
Ooh, boy, Ray had me out here telling. He was good though. He just couldn't get on the damn field.
Well, we working on Ray too, man. So we go definitely try to get that lined up to have Ray.
I need the whole Sanford 3, man. If anybody got the bowls, we need the whole Sanford 3 in the building too. We right by the Cushaws.
What's some elite lives right there? Percy 2.0, Sean Taylor 2.0. What's some elite lives coming out of Sanford that time, boy?
Man, the bowls on campus like 8 years, man.
Yeah,
I grew up, man. I got tired of lying to the people, man.
But it looked good though, man. Because I'm telling you, when I saw that state championship against Northwestern, you seen Percy 2.0.
No, the bowls was like that, boy. Nice, high school, man, we would have missed on the bowls. I probably would have rioted, bro. We needed that. We needed him.
He was Percy 2.0 for sure, man.
He was the first person to believe the Percy role.
Yeah.
It's all these white hairs in this bid is, it ain't just age, it's some wisdom. I learned to quit lying, man. I'm like, man, y'all gonna show me. Y'all not gonna keep making a fool of me, man. Kids got me out here looking crazy. I'm glad I ain't tweet as much back then about that kind of stuff.
Well, Ricky Pearsall about to give y'all this work.
Go, Rick. Cheering for you, my boy. Cheering for you.
White Rick. You let a receiver name
White boy Rick, man.
White boy Rick.
White boy Rick, man.
Like the nickname.
But I need to do some content with Ricky Pearsall. Like y'all get Ricky Pearsall in contact with us. We gotta do some content with some NIL stuff with him. White boy Rick, man. Let's ride out. What you got, see?
Jakar Douglas, a receiver, changed his number from number 22 to number 0. A lot of people
I don't like that number. I just don't like.
I don't like it either. It's still new to me. But a lot of people talk about that 4th and 14 throw that Travis made, man. But what started off that drive was that 50-yard pass to Jakar Douglas to kind of get the drive going. Winston Wright, transfer receiver from West Virginia, came in with number 3. He was to change his number to number 1. And so with him changing his number to number 1, I thought this was pretty cool. Trey Benson, the Oregon transfer running back who came in with number 12, he changed his number to number 3 with it being opened up by Winston Wright. And I thought this was interesting because Cam Akers wore number 3, and when Trey came in, he talked about Cam being one of the guys who looked up to being a kid from the SIP. He's from Mississippi also, so for him to get 3, I thought that was pretty interesting.
Look at you trying to make up some number culture. I see you.
Right, so that's some SIP culture, man. That's something FSU don't have, but I guess they're trying to have a little regional.
Y'all got retired numbers though. Like, don't y'all retire shit too?
Y'all retire shit at Florida?
No, we ain't got no numbers retired.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we retired.
All this shit.
We got a couple of them.
So I mean, like, say for instance, we did retire, and I'm pretty sure 2 would be one of those numbers. Shit, I just had my damn head. 2 would be one of those numbers. 9 would be one of those numbers. Even though we had a couple of guys wear 9, but 9 would be one of those numbers. 17 would possibly be one of those numbers also. You heard Adrian McPherson talk about, if you'd have stayed at FSU, you'd have probably changed them to number 17 in regards to honoring Charlie Ward. So right. Yeah, we retired numbers. So that's a good point too. A lot of shit. If you ball at Florida State, them bitches getting hung up. And Prime said he ain't letting nobody wear that shit at all.
That was y'all should have did. Y'all should have told Trav we'll give you Prime number, man.
Man, Trav ass would still take his ass to JSU. What where Prime number or get coached by Prime himself?
Go play with Prime.
Mm-hmm. But once Deion told Anton Smith no, I knew that shit was a wrap on that.
I'll be honest with you, man. It would have been hard for me to tell Deion yes.
As far as
I don't know if I would go to Florida State. If I'm just Travis, that's a hard decision, man. I don't want to harp on that too much longer, but I don't know if I could have did that, man.
Oh, he did a hell of a selling job, man. And we know he's gonna be taken care of at JSU. So I'm with y'all. I couldn't do that shit either. At all.
Every time I see a clip of him playing with these future call center techs and shit, man, you're like, bro, what the hell he doing out there? We'll see how it work out.
And that's another clip too. Deion put out a video, man. Matter of fact, we can talk about national news. I want to talk about that.
Yeah, throw it in there. What we talking about? I'm sorry.
We'll talk about that on national news and bring Trav back.
We're talking numbers. We're talking numbers.
Yeah. So that's all for that. From that standpoint, Kevin Deloach, he changed the number from number 20 of last year. He's rocking number 4 now. Junior linebacker was one of our best linebacker, or was our best linebacker on the team last year. So we'll see how he goes within his junior year. That's pretty much it. Maybe getting some true freshman numbers. Yeah, fuck them freshmen, man. Them boys ain't did nothing yet. Y'all do something, then we'll talk about your damn number.
I'm gonna talk about the freshman numbers a little bit here because I think a couple of them gonna have to do something this year. Cameron Waits, the offensive lineman transfer from Louisville, was wearing 75. Osiris Torrance is wearing number 54. I already talked about Rick. Jack Miller is wearing number 10. Jalen Kimber, number 8. These are the transfer numbers. And Montrell Johnson, number 2. Tayukayo Bowman is wearing number 29, a wide receiver. My man Nick over at State Miguel thinks he's mid because of that number. We'll see. So they get that boy 29, man. He ain't about to do nothing this year but be a gunner.
I heard.
Wow, man. I do like Arliss Bordenham, the freshman wide receiver, coming in. He got number 81. Chico. I like that. Who's Chico? Aaron Hernandez.
Yikes.
I like Arliss Bordenham too as a recruit. I think he's gonna be one of the next tight end here, man. We always get us one every couple of years, few years. I think he's that next guy. Our room is it's a lot of opportunity in that room because outside of Keon Zipper, there's a lot of injuries, not a lot of consistent play. So a lot of opportunity. We'll see what he makes of it. Shamar James got a single digit, true freshman linebacker, number 6. I like it. Who else significant? I don't want to just reel off everybody. Kamar Wilson is wearing number 5, one of the other freshmen. But you got to see him wear that in spring. That's it, man. Not a whole lot.
Well, we ain't got shit.
You got no number changes?
Not when I looked at when I skimmed over the roster right before we got to doing the show. I didn't see anything move yet. Usually they'll announce them.
I didn't check.
So maybe they just haven't made any movements just yet.
I didn't cover all the changes. But I don't see any. I'm trying to see significant players that may have changed numbers, and I don't see any. Most of the starters kind of stayed the same. No significant moves. AR made it official. He dropped a note saying that he's not going by the moniker AR-15 anymore because of gun violence and everything else that's going on in the world and the country. Y'all cool on that? What y'all think?
I respect it. Smart marketing.
Longevity-wise makes sense.
Yeah, he's looking for the long play. I mean, we think I do think the nickname is cool, but he's looking at the long play here.
Right. I like what shout out my man Harrison. Harrison had a elite idea for it. Like, and I had already said I thought he should wear the number 1, especially if he wasn't going with AR-15. But he could have went A, the number 1, and then R, and then you got air. I think that's elite marketing, man. That should have been the play, but White Boy Rick got number 1. So nonetheless, we move forward.
Be all right.
Yeah, Rick.
It's funny while we talking about numbers real quick. In that same thing, because I kept saying like, why Tyler Van Dyke don't wear number 10, but we retired number 10 for George Mira. So I was like, bro, that's just a marketing opportunity.
I don't even know who that is. Who is George Mira?
He played from 61 to 63. See what I'm saying?
I retired that, man.
Man, you don't get that boy number right, boy. And then the brothers weren't playing either. Yeah, the brothers weren't even playing back then. Boy, you don't give me that damn number right now.
Number 10. Wasn't even integrated then, man.
Right, she wasn't integrated, but your retired number do not count.
Yeah, that shit up, man.
That shit has been vetoed.
Yeah, they that's why he couldn't wear it. Because I was like, why not wear 10? It just makes perfect sense. But yeah, that's why he can't wear it. But we got
played. What the retired guy? What he played? How he gave
quarterback?
He was quarterback. He was good with it.
Nothing I care about.
What he did?
49%, 47%.
Oh, he mid. Y'all retired some
terrible number,
shit, man.
Hey, man.
He must have bought like the library building or something like that. He donated some money to the school.
This man career numbers 4,633 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, and 36 interceptions. Man, come on, man.
Hold up. 28 touchdowns and how many picks?
36.
First of all, we can't hold no number hostage with that.
Right, but first of all, we take your number back. Second, you ain't even welcome to Miami. You ain't even welcome back in Miami, bro. Over
3 years.
Yeah,
over 3 years, 4,000 yards.
That's crazy, bro.
I guess
you can't
in the 60s,
hold a whole number hostage, man. With them type of stats,
want
bro.
That number retired, late, man.
Nah, people gonna start looking to this shit, start asking questions. I'd rather just chill.
And nobody else looking into it. We the first people to say something. Y'all violent. Nobody actually about number 10.
Now people will start looking into it out there.
Yeah, free 10, man.
Yeah, only because somebody told me he can't wear it because of damn. See, I forgot his name already.
Watch me find out that this man did he pass away or something? Let's find out why he got a number retired.
George Mira, I think he might have had a decent pro career, maybe.
I don't even know him.
It ain't these numbers. It ain't from this, bro. No disrespect to George Mira or the Mira family, but yeah,
Hey, man, y'all ask questions. Like I said, retweet us. Also, visit thegramco.com. Use coupon code ROLLUP 25% off of all Gramco products. Also, we got a tailgate coming up in the Big Easy. Boy, I can't wait to pull the fuck up, man. The cush gonna be big in the Big Easy. We got the car situation figured out. We gonna what do you call it?
Road trip.
No. Like the style, caravan style. With caravan style, man. Roll up. We got the cameras out. We're gonna be vibing a little bit. Rolling out to the Big Easy. I can't wait to pull up, man. The cush is gonna be big. Gator fans, if y'all in the area, you live anywhere in the SIP, pull up. We hanging out, man. That game is Sunday. Our game Saturday. We're gonna be gonna beat Utah ass, shock the world. They supposed to be number 8. They gonna bring that shit to the swamp, and we're gonna mollywop it, and then we're gonna chill. If you're in the SIP area, come on over to the Dome. We got a nice lot right around the corner from the stadium. We vibing, man.
Yes, sir.
And I could chill. I'm in New Orleans, really on vacation, because I don't give a shit what happened in this game. Actually, I might cheer for LSU, man. Just you know, SEC.
No. Definitely, man. Come out and hang out at the tailgate, man.
Then I supposed to go ACC. I'm gonna go. I don't give a fuck. Kick their ass.
Right, you want us to lose bad, man. Say fuck
kick their ass. Kick their ass.
But come out and kick it with the fellas, man. Y'all know how it is in New Orleans, man, and just imagine how it is with all the college football fans in town. FSU fans, I know you guys are going to come and show out. We sold out our allotment of tickets, 30,000 already being sold out. So I need you guys to come and purchase the tailgate. Let's make the tailgate ticket. Let's make it epic, man. The spring game was good, so imagine what it's going to be in New Orleans. It's going to be 10 times better. So come hang out with the fellas, man. We got free food, free food, free alcohol. Patreon members, get your ticket. If you have if you're a Patreon member, you get in free ticket, $50, free food, free drinks, Graham Cole products. Gonna have the like Silk say, man, the biggest cloud in the parking lot, man. You found the cloud, you see the cloud, just come hang out, man. It's gonna be
like the back
good vibes put in the air.
Sending up the Kush cloud, man. Y'all know where we at, man. And y'all vibing with people that y'all kind of know how we get down, man. We all just one big community, one family. What you got, Larry? Are you chilling?
I'm cool, cuz.
What you looking forward to the road trip, bro?
Man, road trip. That's gonna be
fun. You gonna sleep the whole ride. I could tell.
Let's get it. You already know. I guarantee you, in the supercut of the video is gonna be one with me with the Pez head all the way back. That's happening. So I already know that's gonna be in the footage. But it's gonna be a whole thing, man. It's gonna be fun. Like, because I think as of right now, we're gonna actually road trip it instead of flying, which is fun, man. Road tripping is fun when you got a little clique of people to ride around with. So
we need the content, man. We need the content too, man. It's gonna be fire. We gotta, pull out this content, these episodes. So the whole journey, the ride out there, us kicking it, the whole weekend is gonna be, a couple episodes.
If somebody got an RV they want to donate to us.
Oh shit. Oh, I thought you said somebody had one. I was like, okay, let's get that bitch.
No.
Oh, you said if. Oh yeah, donate that.
Got an RV. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
I'll let you people, man. We might jump in there with you on the road trip, bro.
I don't know about that, bro. I can't just be sleeping around anybody. I got to do background checks, man. It's a wild world we're living in now.
We ain't gonna sleep in it. It ain't that long a ride. I don't think.
Right.
No,
it's 5 hours for me straight shot from of course.
Yeah, you go straight cross I-10, right?
Yeah,
right,
straight shot.
Yeah, we'll get in that morning, man. I want to get in Friday and enjoy the city. The game ain't till Sunday, but we feel like I said we finna enjoy it. I need gator bars too. Everybody in New Orleans, we're gonna get y'all to the exact schedule that we got for that weekend. Cause we're not just doing the tailgate. We're gonna be at a couple restaurants, bars. Yeah, we kicking it and swinging around town. So I'm gonna let y'all know what gator bar we're gonna be at Saturday night. We'll all link up out there. I just get back into some football stuff, man.
Oh yeah, we all link there because I can't. One thing I do love, man, some disappointed Gators. So Saturday night, baby, we gonna link up and hang good.
Man, we gotta whoop that Utah shit, man.
So we got national news.
No, real quick, man. I got Anthony Richardson was named to the Maxwell Award watch list, man.
Shit. Yeah.
If you're listening to this, SEC Media Day was today. You should have heard from them guys. I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys dress like, not just talk. I know Anthony Richardson gonna get his leadership shit on, man. Excited about that. But yeah, he was named to the Maxwell Award watch list.
Jordan Travis was also listed. Yeah, I think all three was listed on the Maxwell watch list.
All right,
as well.
And then I had 8 Gators named to SEC. All SEC watch list: Anthony Richardson, Jordan Shorter, Osiris Torrance, Brenton Cox Jr., Ventrell Miller. I'm excited to have Ventrell back this year, man. A big piece. And to be honest, I'm glad his last year wasn't going out with that shit show that Mullen had going on, man. That kid deserves more. But Ventrell Miller is going to bring a lot of leadership back to that defense, man. But he's on that list as well. That's it. That's all I got.
TVD also made the Davey O'Brien. watch list. And that's it so far. I'm sure there'll be a few more guys out there.
We remind y'all too, Jason Marshall gonna be that guy this year, bro. Like we just gonna keep it rolling, man. The best cornerback in the state every year, just clockwork, bro. That's what DBU do. We just keep churning that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And then we land Kamar McLean, dog. Just keep that shit rolling.
Right.
You feel me? That's how this shit goes.
Gonna keep churning that out.
It's gonna be in the last decade or so. It's gonna be betting your shit.
7-5, baby. Let's keep it rolling.
It's gonna be betting your shit. That's what's gonna happen.
It was
my record this year.
Yeah.
Only thing can save y'all is AR getting injured. If AR healthy, I'm damn sure we finna go stupid, bro.
Oh, we're gonna have the best record too.
We got the best player in the Big Three.
Best
Anthony Richardson.
And best record.
The best football player in the Big Three is Anthony Richardson. I stand on that.
He's
like
gonna
blue
prove
magic.
a lot this year. Man, I love to see it, man. He about to
finna
be
see it week 1. We about to lay on that Utah shit. I'm gonna give y'all the blueprint right now. We gonna lay on that shit in the humidity, man.
I like it. I remember some other teams talking about how the humidity was gonna help them, and then they let them people come to their house. And
I heard about that team.
Potato boys.
I heard about that team.
It's crazy that shit in the swamp, man. That's
crazy what happened to them boys.
That's that Willie shit, man. Won't play that shit in the swamp,
out of their own house.
Yeah, that's
motherfuckers come to. We damn near beat Alabama with that shit show we had last year with Dan Mullen, man. And that shit was all the swamp, man. Swamp gonna play, bro. You bring your ass in there. Your fans gonna be drained, and you gonna be drained by halftime, dog. This shit different.
Oh, what y'all be doing in there? You get
voodoo,
drained?
Y'all drained, man.
I might go there if you get drained now.
Oh man, you made that nasty. Golly, bro.
I made it.
I never said drain in there.
I ain't know.
Who says drain talking to a woman, man? Let me drain this thing real quick. Like, what?
She said it to me, right?
Drain it? She said that to you? Drain it?
Yes, I actually had a woman tell me that. She told me I will cook you a hot meal every night and make sure you are drained.
That's a hell of a selling point, man. She's a hell of a recruiter. She got what is she
doing right now? He remembered it.
That's what I'm saying. Hell of a selling point, man.
Because it was a good pitch. I didn't
remember that shit like he went to the orientation, boy.
No, because it was a good pitch. It was the kind of pitch that make you be like, man, I don't know. That's the kind of pitch that make you consider like,
they make you nervous.
If your top teams are like, Miami, Florida, Florida State, but then, USF said, I'll cook you a hot meal. So you keep them in there because it's like, hey, man, that's a nice pitch. But at the end of the day, I knew I wasn't going to go to USF. That's what she ended up being. Gotcha. I did not go.
Yeah, man. She got to be real humble to say things like that, bro, in the pitch.
She was selling her program, man.
Shout out to her. She should sell that. She should take that on the
recruit, baby.
On the road, that whole show. She should be the female Kevin Samuel with that whole energy she got going in. I like it. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. Now, let's get into some national news. Let's kick it off with the Josh Pate tape. How about that?
Oh shit.
But as it turns out, 17-year-olds representing themselves or 17-year-old high school kids being represented by parents or guardians or folks who are ill-equipped to negotiate a contract are prime candidates to be manipulated. How does this affect the sport as a whole? Because if you've got a problem with that, you want to know how it's going to get rectified, right? Well, I think the answer here could be pretty simple. The answer could be as simple as just sit back and watch. Because the quickest way to fracture a locker room is not a few kids having a bunch of money. The quickest way to fracture a locker room is a few kids being promised a bunch of money and then not getting that money.
Takes.
He dropped the that was Mike dropped there, man. And in regards to the last sentence, I agree 100%. And we've been talking about these numbers kind of being inflated, like damn, these kids are getting this much and that much, and it kind of balls well with what I'm gonna get this a little bit later, kind of what Nick Saban has been saying. Also,
we can bring that up now,
tied in all together.
Might as well tie it together.
Saban said that Bama players collectively had $3 million, made $3 million in NIL deals last year, which I can definitely understand that because Saban's been consistent with this shit, right? Aside from his original outlandish take that Bryce Young had $1 million deal already set in stone. Remember last year he said that, but he's been really consistent with saying that only certain players within the Bama organization got NIL money and whatnot. So the $3 million for the entire organization kind of matches up to what he's been saying, and that's on par with what everyone's been saying. With that, we know that this is just another recruiting tactic, right? Another lie, so to speak, that's used as your recruiter. We'll get you this, we'll get you that, and those broken promises don't be fulfilled once you get on campus. So that's another thing, man. We talk about these. And we had this conversation within ourselves. Talk about these NIL deals and things like that. The money should be made once you get on campus and you make your money. Universities take care of you within there, not as far as a recruiting pitch or a recruiting tactic, because we know those numbers are lies to begin with, and then we be
outside of the numbers too. That way to keep the energy right. Because if some freshman coming in, I'm on campus, and some freshman coming in ain't
making $8 million technically, which is bullshit, and I'm making and I'm a 3-year damn start or whatever. You
gotta take care of your players. Yeah.
Right. But that goes to the point, and it's kind of my bad, man. I was listening to the rain, just I can hear it outside. It's kicking in real bad out there. But kind of goes back to the Jordan Addison take that we had with USC. All of this shit ties together. A lot of promises. I'm talking about him, right? A lot of promises not being fulfilled within USC. A lot of talk about him being not happy because the money wasn't what he thought it would be, like he agreed upon once he signed there. So all that shit ties together, man. This NIL stuff is another tactic in regards to lying to recruits to get them in, man. So just be cognizant of the situation and don't go off the value of the word, man. Don't go off the value of the word these coaches are telling you.
Right. I think he getting that take too from coaches. I don't think he just cold turkey out the blue came up with that.
Yeah.
You can see some of the strategies coming from what rather is Georgia, Alabama. Those guys right now, they're not dropping the bags. Like, I know what's going on behind the scenes a little bit, and they're not dropping duffels right now. Their approach is sell championship winning NFL draft, the success lately.
And within that, you go get your damn money.
And also selling the salaries and the money the kids on campus now are making. They're selling, okay, this is what you will make once you get here. And then their strategy also is when rent's due in December and these deals got to be fulfilled, we could press then. I think we got a similar approach, but we don't have no success to sell right now. So it's all wait and see on how all this pans out. But I think Josh Pate's take come from like coaches. I think he got some sources that are telling him like some of these kids are getting told some shit that they're not just gonna get, and they'll realize when either they get on campus or at signing day that this shit is
too late.
Right. Ain't never too late because they got that portal.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, we got that.
That's why he spoke about the locker room. He wasn't speaking about really like just recruiting in the classes. He was saying, you know how you fuck up a locker room. That's you really fuck up a locker room with 18-year-olds and money.
Right, especially the ones that didn't get what they said they was.
You can fuck me up. You can fuck up. You gonna lose me with money. So I know you can lose these 18-year-olds with.
Come
right.
on,
so now you're upset. So, that's something I believe I spoke on before. Maybe it was a chat. I can't remember, but I thought I spoke on the show. It's another tool to manipulate. Especially considering the fact that you're not supposed to be using the NIL as a recruiting. Right. It's not even supposed to be in as a part of your pitch anyway. So it's just, I think that was a great take on what you, Silk. I do believe that had to been, some feedback from the coaches. Once you said that, I was like, yeah, that does actually make a lot of sense. And I think, teams like Georgia and Alabama have a little more luxury in not even dropping the bag if they don't really, because I mean, honestly, and I say this, I know
you go get your bag. You go get your bag with those guys,
right? Absolutely. They know the tradition of that. That's been the culture around there. You get taken care of, so they ain't got to get crazy and get you to commit with no bag. They're like, yo,
now that I can do it legally,
what's understood, it got to be explained.
It's like, bro, listen, you can listen to these people tell you these farces and these falsehoods, and okay, now if that's how you make your decision, to be honest with you, you're probably making a poor decision. And I think that's being a responsible, adult to these kids. And
here's the flip side though.
On the kid, I'll let you get that off in 1 second. But yeah, I think that's why it's more important to as a person that will be in that position to really put yourself in a situation where you feel like you're going to be developed the most. And harkening back to a point that you made as well. So all this money is going to slow down eventually anyways, because businesses
it ain't
will
been
not
spent.
just, I'm not just going to throw it. I'm not just going to throw my money behind you on your potential. I need the return on the investment. Who cares if you're such and such, but you don't go out there and do nothing? You're not bringing eyeballs to my business. So, we'll see how that plays.
If I'm 18 years old and I'm a recruit, right? And why wouldn't I take a bag right now to commit?
Sure, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna take this bag right now and commit. But if Georgia and the big dogs that are making the playoffs and the national championship come a calling, I don't have any obligations. I didn't sign anything for this bag.
Right. What you gonna do? Tell them
you can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing about it.
So that's why some programs it's a risky game. Davin Cook ran on us with some shit like that before. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful.
There was a story.
Allegedly.
Right, allegedly. There was a story a few years ago, and it was supposedly an interview with a bag man, and he went anonymously. I remember that story.
Yeah.
It was a few years ago, and I remember one of the key takeaways I remember from that story, because that's exactly how I thought I would do it, is they said, they asked him, like, hey, is there times where you pay a kid that you know is not coming? He's like, yeah, that's just part of the business. Like, so that's nothing new, and the bad man still got a job to do. And if I'm the kid, like you said, what you gonna do? Tell? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna try to probably see if I can scoop up 3 or 4 of these bags, because nobody can tell them. So, I don't think that changes.
That happens. That definitely happens.
Right. I don't think it changes anything, especially for the big dogs right now. I don't think they need to worry about that type of deal. The money will come when you get here, and the reason it'll happen is because we develop players, and that is what's going to really secure you this money.
Because I do think Georgia should be recruiting. Yeah, they're not recruiting bad, but I think they should be recruiting at a higher level coming off a national championship. His whole sell of we the new Bama ain't really slapping on the trail. They just lost a legacy kid, I think, at running back, right?
To Bama.
Who's his father?
Getting his name. I don't know who his father. I'm trying to remember. Because it's big right now. Like, I'm forgetting like recruit names and whatnot. But I can't remember who his father was. And they took the receiver in the portal as well, right after the national championship as well. It's just, I think Georgia's gonna close fine, but I think their close is just that signing date. They vibing. I don't think they're doing anything wrong. But if you look on paper, you would think like the national champ should be recruiting at a higher level than what they're doing right now. And they're fine. I think you'll see Kirby and the boys. They don't have no big NIL thing or pitch or platform neither. I think their play is going to be the traditional shit. Drop that duffel when it's time.
That's funny. We actually dropped one. I just clicked on the recruits. We were 9, and now I see the updated. It is 10. We dropped the 10 with the updated.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's we got next on the national news, man? Let's keep it moving.
And Georgia number 6 right now. That's the reason I want to check that out while you were speaking. Number 6 right now with 15 commits. But they up there.
Yeah, that ain't bad. But
no, never bad. It ain't been bad since Mark Richt.
But back to that Nick Saban in the $3 million for the whole entire Bama situation. That you talking about like them the premier players in the country. For them to be getting $3 million, like these numbers.
We're talking about the best offensive player and the best defensive player in the country by far.
By far, I don't think the defense. I don't think he took any NIL deals. I think he was on.
Oh, really?
I don't think he took any. So that made it change the number, but I don't think a whole lot. But yeah, Bryce was top tier guy last year, and we thought he was getting all these crazy big deals, and some of it just even the original deal, like you said, that Nick Saban said he got wasn't even actually like, you know what I'm saying, real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's more. It's more real though. The $3 million, that's more believable. I can see that.
Yeah, it makes more sense, bro. Another thing too, bro. Like it's a recession. I don't know if people realize how it fucked up. Like inflation, all that shit. Rich people not just throwing their money around like that. Like Twitter and all this shit is fun. In real life, rich people are like trying to like find ways to grow their bread, not throw that shit out, bro. That's what real life shit. You feel me? So these boosters that do got a lot of money right now, they losing money just like everybody else in this crypto and the stock market. They ain't just throwing that shit out no recruit that ain't got no return on the investment and chancing that they go to some other school. Like that's not the vibes of the country right now. So yes, these numbers are inflated like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, it's sensationalism.
$7 million damn deal for going to damn Tennessee. Bitch, get the
right, and then you know, same thing they did to Rashad and try to stick, you know,
they get these kids stuck up, man.
Right. Yeah, and he came right out like, oh, the fuck up. Easy, fella, easy. Let's not do it like that, man. You know, it's a weird time, but you know, we're in the beginning of it. So we're in the very beginning stages of it. I think you're going to see a lot of different phases of it over the next, I would say, probably 3 to 5 years. That'll settle a lot of this, you know, sensationalism down. You know, yeah, because I think we said that when Nick said that numbers like that Bryce Young was getting, we was like, man, that shit sound cap as hell, dog. Got NFL numbers, man. And it just doesn't make a lot of sense to invest that high. To me, again, where's my return? Man?
Right, it's gonna be man. Who playing like that with their bread, man? Like,
right.
I like this team and all, man, but I can throw my greenbacks at my kids and a whole lot of other fly shit, bro.
Right. You see what happened with Dr. Pepper? They gave the money to DJ, you know, DJ Ooh, and he played terrible. And you ain't hardly seen no other big companies go out there for that same reason. You know, we know specifically because, you know, we got a player on the team with us that has spoken on how, you know, some of these bigger brands are waiting in the cut to see what's it worth. You know, so people going, oh, you know, you go to Oregon, Nike money. I mean, maybe. Are you Thibodeau or are you just another pretty good guy? I mean, I got money to make. That's the nature of business. I ain't just saying, hey, come play football for me.
Shout my man John Wilcox. Justice Haynes is the running back, legacy running back from Georgia that committed to Bama.
Who's his dad?
Shout out my man Kerry Howard in the comments. You know, give me some love, man. Yo, we getting out this content, bro. We're in the lab, man. Well, that's what we're here to do, man. We ain't here for the antics and the shenanigans. The people want content. The people don't care about our lives like that. I know we cool and shit, but I know y'all want to hear about what the fuck going on for real. Shout out to Fragrance Journey, Big Bro in the comments hanging out. We appreciate y'all, man. Retweet it, share it. Comment, ask questions, all of that, man. And also visit thegrandco.com. Use coupon code ROLLUP25 for 25% off of all Delta 8 THC products, man.
His dad was Veron Haynes.
Shout out to V.
I mean, he ain't got to be a guy now. You know, a lot of people think time legacy within, you know.
Oh, nah, usually that don't work out that well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like Julian Marlowe, Marlowe, I don't think his dad was a guy at FSU like that. You know, he played at FSU though.
Yeah, Ray Lewis Jr. wasn't Ray Lewis.
Oh, there go Teal listening, man. Let's talk greasy about Bama real quick.
There go Teal, y'all.
Stinking it up on the trail right now.
Yeah, they shit in the bed, man. They got the Georgia kid, but man, outside of that, bro, I think we about to run their ass up through there for Kamar.
Nick Saban looking like Joe Biden lately, man.
Little
old, you know what I mean? Little loss in the sauce, you know what I mean?
He losing the step?
Yeah, one of them, man. Yeah. he losing one of them, man.
You snitching on everybody?
Right? What the hell's going on?
Coming in with modest NIL numbers out the line about the first deal. Like, all right, Nick, first you told us one player had that type of money. Now you double back and say the whole team. Get your shit together now, bro.
Where we at with it now? Oh shoot.
Hell.
My phone froze. Give me one second. Oh, there we go. Greg Sankey on said in the SEC, some SEC news. Great news for the SEC if you're doing something very special and if you get calls. And they hinting around the air. What the hell are they saying right here? Greg Sankey on if SEC will expand beyond 16 schools. Let me set the tone. Great news for the SEC is you're doing something very special and you get calls from other schools. And they hint around the edges. We'll watch what happens around us. Be thoughtful, but be nimble.
I like that, motherfucker. I'm nimble, bitch. I like that shit. We flexible to anybody.
Like a mob boss, man.
Yeah, dude.
SEC really a mob, bro.
He said we chilling, man, but we watching the market. We watching the market.
Listen,
that's to that report.
Taking applications, but we ain't hiring right now.
Yeah.
Keep your file on. We keep your file.
Keep your resume on file
90 days.
for 90 days.
Yeah. After that, you gonna have to reapply.
Right. The probation period is over.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
Got to update the job again, but no, because I think that's in midst to reports that the SEC was just locked down completely. So he kind of basically put his 2 cents out there, like, no, we closed, but we not closed, just depending on the situation and the right team. So I still believe that it'll be an announcement pretty soon with some new teams within the SEC. I do believe that at some point in time too, we'll hear that Notre Dame is going to end up being within the Big Ten. All of that stuff is fluid, I believe. So. I still think it's going to be like we said in a couple pods ago, the 2 big super conferences within the Big Ten and the SEC.
Dope. Well, what's y'all buyout to get up out of the ACC, man? I know it's some shit y'all can't afford, man. So give me the big number.
We got that.
We got it. Ruiz taking care of everything. Ruiz got it. How much is it?
What's up, baby? Right, that check. I heard it was $100 million, I believe. I've heard some different numbers. So first I heard 50. Latest I heard was 100. So don't.
Yeah, first it was 50, but now it's going 100. Motherfuckers don't know, man. Until that shit really dropped, then it didn't really drop. People throwing out numbers now.
Y'all boys about to be in that loose relationship with the Pac-12. That's what y'all about to be in.
Got me all types of fucked up. That shit is dead. That shit is dead.
About to be in that loose relationship, boy.
Hey, listen. Hey, what you laughing for? We might be over there.
Nah,
that's about to be in that loose relationship with the Pac-12, man. That shit about to happen for at least a little bit.
I know why AD ain't going for that bullshit. I can promise you that he ain't going for that shit.
What are you gonna do?
Hell, I mean, it wouldn't be that much different if you're getting out the ACC. To be honest with you,
hell no.
If it's us left, think about it. Hold on. If it's me, if it's Miami, Florida State, Clemson, Oregon.
I mean, of course, then, but no,
we're gonna get Clemson. Y'all ain't taking that shit to the Pac. We'll snatch that up. We'll pay the bond money, man.
I don't think it's worth it. Be honest.
Sankey got the bond money for them. You paying y'all bond money. Y'all $100 million. Y'all got to pay y'all own shit to get out.
I think it's worth it, bro. Because if USC East okay enough, then it'll be a no-brainer for Clemson. They'll do fine there too. They're a better program overall than USC, so they'll be fine. You throw in that type of money, fan support and shit like that. Because that shit is, if you look on a regular Clemson day on Saturday, it's on par with all the SEC stadiums, and that type of deal. So
it's SEC
I can tell you right now, CJ, they don't want us over there, so you might as well get accustomed to the idea.
No, that's gonna happen. They ain't got no goddamn choice.
Who? No, we denied. No, we were big dogs, so we.
Shit.
Run it by me. Run it by me, man. I'll let you know. I got some words. I got some.
Dogs, man.
I got some say so around here, bro. Tell you people holler at me now if y'all want to get
in. They won't even get the Zoom link.
This ain't the 90s no more, man.
I send it out. What do you mean?
This ain't the 90s no more, man.
Nobody joins. Hey, you got
everybody join. I'm trying to tell you.
You got the link. I send it out.
If you want to get in, man, all I got to do is just give you the, opportunity. It's up to you to go down there and fill out the job application, bro.
Right. I can't do it for you. I can just tell you we hiring and I'm gonna look into it. You gotta do the rest.
I can talk to my people, see what they can do.
That last ring getting rusty too, baby. I mean,
that shit is definitely ran through. We big dogs around here, bro. Believe that in the SEC.
That's the
in the world, right, but we definitely big.
They're gonna put y'all out. They keep talking.
They can't do that. How they gonna do that? We'll take everybody with us.
Who work with you?
They want to lose money? Why they take us out?
We're gonna expose Vandy and all the lies, right? Who was that we had on that? Who was that they had on that?
Who was that talking about Vandy?
I don't know. Nobody talked about Vandy.
No,
somebody said that they got bodies and shit. Oh, no, that was off the camera. That was
I was about to say, I don't think we're supposed to talk.
That was no show.
it never happened.
Yeah, let's move on. You got a pick six?
Yeah, pick 6. I got it. Y'all boys ready?
Let's go.
Man, I had a foul, man. I wish. All right, here we go. All right, so Neil Long and Holly Berry. Let's crank it up real right.
Oh man, that's easy, man.
Holly Berry though, man. I like Neil, man. Give me Neil, man. Give me Neil Long. Give me Neil, bro.
Shortcut Neil undefeated. Give me Neil.
I know shortcut because Holly killed the shortcut too. It's a difficult decision, but I just like Neil's personality more.
Yeah, give me Neil.
Neil got the vibes.
I don't care about no personality.
I do. If it's just looks, then I'm going Holly.
If it's just looks, I'm still going Neil.
Bro. If it's just looks, I'm going Neil.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all, man. Give me Holly if it's just.
I'm taking some more over Holly.
If they can't talk. They
mute. More. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
That's Neil's sister.
I don't care if that was her uncle.
Yeah.
Some more over Holly.
I don't think Holly ain't my bag, bro.
Are they really sisters? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they really sisters.
No, real shit. I had no clue now.
Yeah, they really sisters.
Yeah, learn something new every day. All right,
Daddy probably got like 13 kids.
Yeah, he all over the place. The Super Bowl weekend or All-Star weekend?
Run that back. I'm sorry.
Super Bowl weekend or All-Star weekend?
It's tougher than you think, man.
As far as like going to hang out and vibe.
All-Star weekend. All-Star.
I like Super Bowl weekend, bro. I had a blast down in Miami a couple years ago.
I did All-Star in Orlando.
It was families and shit down there. Like All-Star weekend is the shenanigans with the boys. They ain't really you could take the family down and vibe, but Super Bowl, you went down to South Beach. It was people with their whole families walking along Ocean and Collins and whatnot vibing. Yeah, All-Star weekend is for the shenanigans. Yeah. I ain't bring my family to the Super Bowl, me personally. It's just the vibes of it.
Yeah.
And you had access to that year, so
yeah, that's just
that changes, your perspective some. But
I think Super Bowl though. The Super Bowl weekend is.
I think the thought count is just higher for
at All-Star. Yeah,
at All-Star. Yeah,
because all I want to get saved.
Yeah.
Trying to get saved.
I did a couple All-Star weekends, man. Good times, but it's shenanigans. It's exhausting. I relaxed Super Bowl. It was chill. The vibes, the hangouts, the parties were like more like just everybody went there to turn up and go crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was just a different vibe than All-Star. All-Star be on some, some Vegas shit.
Yeah.
I got Vegas in me once a year.
All right, fellas. Peak power or peak snowfall?
Snowfall for me.
Give me peak power, man. I just love Ghost, my guy, man. James St. Patrick, that's my guy. So give me
Power Peak episode 3. So
get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. He ain't gonna do that shit disrespect. You got me fucked up. That's one thing I would not allow, but motherfucker, Power fan. You got me fucked up.
The peak before the plot was set.
Yeah, that shit, man.
That's
I
crazy.
just couldn't get into it, man.
Peak, I enjoy Power before it got crazy.
Yeah.
But at peak, I just think the storytelling and Snowfall just next level, man. The acting was better. Snowfall, man. John Singletary is just a beast, bro.
In his bag, yeah.
He's in his stuff. Once he unfortunately passed.
As you
you could tell.
Boys put the Tiger in that shit. Tiger, bro. Like, how did that make it
in the middle of the hood?
I forgot to send y'all the clip, man. I got a clip of a lion beating the tiger ass a little bit.
Oh yeah, we need that, bro. We need that.
The tiger beating up the lion, remember?
No, I got a different one.
Oh, you got different. Oh, okay.
Seen on the book, man.
Oh yeah, shoot that over. We'll talk about it in that show.
We'll do the film breakdown.
All right, Sunday night football or Monday night football?
Whoa, give me Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Sunday.
Yeah,
because normally I got to work Monday, so by the time that game come on, bro,
it's a perfect nightcap.
I don't even turn Monday.
Monday, you coming home from work usually, right? So you got to get home, get comfortable, and hopefully ain't got no errands to run. All that shit. Sunday usually just already chill vibe. You've been watching the game. It's just a perfect nightcap.
Catch at least the first half of the Sunday night game. It'd be on late, and I got to get up early for work, but still.
Yeah, it's just a vibe.
Hopefully that changes soon enough. We'll see.
Yeah, the vibes, everything. I like Monday night football, but that Sunday night shit be different. Commentators and everything just swing a little different. That shit. I can't do the song right now. I was about to try to harmonize the NBC drop, but I ain't got it in me. Go ahead.
All right, fellas. This is an interesting one. Greatest Olympian, Michael Phelps or Usain Bolt? It's gonna be Phelps for me.
I ain't got a stats in front of me, but I like sprinting, so I'm gonna go Bolt.
I love sprinters too. I love the showmanship too. But then I realized, how fucking tough swimming is and all the muscles that y'all know swimming isn't as popular, when it comes to like the 100, the 200 stuff like that. Well, Phelps just fucking dominated,
for sure.
Dominated.
So did Bolt, but
yeah, Bolt did too. But Phelps had more events too. So that
right.
Phelps had more events and team events too. So I go Phelps, and then Phelps survived the weed situation, man. They're trying to kill my boy for smoking.
Yeah, man.
Phelps went through it all, man. Then
it seemed like Phelps was on crack, man.
Mm-hmm. Smoking weed. See, I'm thinking because I want to know how Phelps stacked up against Caitlin.
Man, it's crazy, bro. I ain't got time to playing with you, bro. He came to play today, man. You're not talking about He got me for a second. I was like, who the hell is Caitlin, man? Why
I realized,
probably Bruce Jenner, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Bruce and the Wheaties.
I mean Caitlin Jenner.
That motherfucker was Bruce back then.
Back then.
Mama, I ain't gonna say that.
Let me get you out of there. Get your ass from out there.
Shout out to Coming to America.
I'm gonna go Bolt, but yeah, it's probably just because I care more about track and field. And I bet Usain smoked too. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, he's Jamaican.
Yeah.
Sometimes they stereotypes and it's just good research.
That's it. Oh, we got one.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. All right. Hell's yeah.
Right. Hey man, it's a roll up. It's the vibes, man. You know how we do it. So here, hang out.
Shout outs. Any shout outs?
Yeah, I want to give another shout to Ben Chase, man. Ben Chase. Appreciate the hat, man. Guys,
friend of the show.
Yeah, friend of the show, man. Out in Arizona on the West Coast, man. Dropped me, saw the hat and thought about me in regards to, someone who would want the hat, man. So I really appreciate that, man. Real dope hat, man. I'm rocking a lot. Appreciate it.
I want to shout out all the people that got their high takes in already, man. We got quite a few already. It helps us as far as production goes, and I think I got a DM, and we got 1, 2, 3.
Call in more. Get on the phone number, man. Get the people the phone number. Y'all call in, get y'all takes off, man. Y'all can talk about anything, man. We get a shitload of listeners. You want everybody to hear your tweets. Say you got about 100 followers. You tweeting your ass off. Nobody don't see that shit, man. You might as well call in and talk with us, bro.
That's right.
All y'all, if you got less than 500 followers, y'all should be using this shit, man. Because nobody ain't watching y'all shit.
Right, because thousands are going to hear you on this platform. Thousands. So 5, 6. You got it. Go ahead, bro.
Oh yeah, I got it for once. You know it better than me, dog. The number's 561-235-2560. Hit us up. Yeah, the lines is ringing. And more y'all do that, it becomes more y'all show almost like
we ain't talking about what Prime said. Prime has some shit going on. Shout out my man Kerry Howard in the comments right there. He did have some Prime shit. I know Prime he's giving some of his salary back to JSU.
We can talk about this real quick before we get out of here. I got this video. I was gonna let Harlan play it before he headed out, but I just play the audio of it. If I can get this bitch to act right.
It's pretty tough, trust me.
Bitch will never want to act right.
2 guys is gonna start on this team right now that we know of. One is your quarterback and one is Travis. All right? The rest of y'all, work, earn it. Take it how you want it, feel how you want it. If you don't like it, get out.
And that's the video, man. It was a team meeting. Brown told these motherfuckers, listen, man, there's 2 bitches that's locked in. That's my motherfucking son and the number 1 player in the goddamn country. Rest of y'all get out here and work and figure this shit out.
Wait, I thought we was
I don't like that though.
I don't like that either, man. I don't like that either. I know that's what I was talking about. That's why I want to bring up the Deion clip. I'm not sure what the
yeah.
But I don't like that either, man. You seeing bad presence within the team, man. Just locker room presence and stuff like that. It's just bad. I mean, the writers come along. You want to have an open competition. Everybody's competing this, that, and other.
Keep it pure, man.
Right, man. Keep that shit pure, man. Keep it G. You preach competition, this, that, another. Don't tell me that 2 of these motherfuckers are just locked to do it. Now, if they go out and prove it and do it, which they 90% they will, right? So that's what it is. They earned that shit. But don't say it's just a lock up, whatever. And also, that's not something that coaches do, man. I know Hell, we got fucking like for instance, James Winston. I mean, it was pretty much set in stone that we knew James Winston was gonna start going into that camp, man. But Jimbo didn't say, James was a starter. It was a quarterback competition. You gotta, prove your worth, and then a couple weeks within camp, okay, he's my starter or whatever it may be. Keep that shit open, man. It just in the spirit of competition and just talking in regards to how it can fuck up locker room morales and stuff like that. And it's like everything's open to compete, man. Best player will win. Simple as that.
Yeah, I don't like it, bro. I'm on the same. I mean, I don't want to regurgitate everything you just said, but you just got to keep the locker room pure, man. You can't be giving, I don't care who it is, man, like out of spirit of competition. You can name your quarterback if he's returning. I get that, but it's the style of speech he did it in. Mm-hmm. It ain't never what you say, it's how you say it. Like he could have easily said, our returning quarterback, leader of the locker room, cool. You know what I'm saying? However you want to word things, but to say, only person that got something guaranteed and everybody else figured out, that energy, I think, is a little off, man. You just got to protect the locker room, bro, because you lose that shit quick. It's fragile. These young men. We got the one clip, man. My man, I like that the conversation that was on I Am Athlete. I think at least something we should talk about because Jalen Ramsey was brought up. I thought it was something interesting.
Y'all talk about that now? Asante Samuel. Man, Asante was off his fucking rock on that damn episode, man. Because Asante, he was basing his information, all of his arguments, basically just off of stats alone. This, that, and other. He even said he was better than Champ Bailey, which was egregious. I think Champ is a top 3 cornerback all the time. And don't get me wrong, Asante is great. I do believe he deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. He had a great career. Once, I don't think it'd be a first ballot, but just once that time comes, I think he'll eventually get in. But you don't have to. You don't make your case by slandering others. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a quarterback and you base your shit strictly off stats. Like, and them boys kind of check them on that when you listen to the actual episode. Like, it's more to that than just, you had 8 interceptions and he had 3 or 4 interceptions. It's the reason why this motherfucker, he was all pro and you wasn't, that type of deal. Yeah,
and then, I think you hear Pac-Man Jones. He's on in there. He kept saying it's hard to get that ball.
Right, exactly. And another thing, because remember Ramsey, and I know I'm kind of jumping ahead, but Ramsey, he put out a tweet like a couple weeks ago talking about look at my accolades to this point of my career stack. So anybody, blah, blah, blah. And then other cornerbacks started chiming in. I know Richard Sherman chimed in, Patrick Peterson, Darius Slay, and what's the a kid to leave. So Richard Sherman had like 20-something plus picks or something like that. He had really good accolades, and you had to leave Slay. I'm like, damn, like doing a lot of damn interceptions. You give me like that goes to what Pat Man is saying. Like, it ain't easy to fucking get interceptions, and they just don't come like that. And that's why we judge cornerbacks on a larger scale than just picks. But go ahead with the pick though, with the clip.
My phone just died. I ain't got my charger in here. Can one of y'all grab that Asante Samuel clip?
I didn't even know what the hell we looking at.
Yeah, it's just a real clip. It's like 50-second clip, and him kind of like getting his takeoff on, like CJ said, a lot of stats spewing. Let's just keep it all the way up being. Asante Samuel was one of my favorite DBs. I got my favorites by far. Yeah, my personal top 10. I got him in there, man.
I would too.
And like even with like I think Janoris, one of the guys I looked up to. Jump routes, man, like instincts, man.
Nobody better with. I would say this. I think he's the greatest cornerback when it comes to route jumping, instincts, reading plays, just kind of
shit you can't coach.
Gambling. He's the greatest gambling quarterback they ever seen. He when he gambled, he was a high risk gambler. He wasn't a gambler that got on the
he hit good.
His hit rate was really good. Whenever he broke and gambled, he pretty much knew what he was doing when he was gambling with it. But here's the clip.
You can't compare people that's great and try to put people that don't have great stuff up with people that's great. That just don't work like that. Jalen Ramsey can't be up there with everybody else because he's not doing. Oh, damn, bro. Zon, 17 interceptions in 7 years. Zon, you respect Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady. They don't understand that part. They media driven. That's what I'm trying to get everybody to understand. You guys is media driven. It's so hard to get the ball in life. You guys are media driven. The tapes is going to say his stats. Guess what? You pull this tape up, you pull a person like my tape up, you're going to see the difference in the stats. Less balls getting caught on me, more interceptions. More balls getting caught, less interceptions.
He lost with that shit, man, because it ain't a lot of balls getting caught on Jalen Ramsey, man. You gotta.
I still don't know why you even brought Jalen up
in the first place. That's you don't have to to downplay someone to kind of boost you. When you do that, man, that shows some insecurities within yourself. Talk about your shit and what you do. You're great. You're great within yourself, Asante. Like I said, you're one of my personal favorites, but you bring it in Jalen Ramsey, Champ Bailey. I don't know what that Champ shit was crazy. I don't know what the fuck possessed him to say Champ.
Thing about it is, like right now, Jalen's considered probably the best cornerback like in the league, right? He's up there and been like that. Asante was never considered that.
The best cornerback in the league. No,
he was never considered that guy like that, man. As good as he was, and he's a great player, but he just never considered that. So outside the stats, bro, it's more accolades and things and
it's actual film. Like you said, you gotta watch out. And Jalen plays everywhere. He does everything. So when you look at the film and see the different shit he does and the respect he commands from these receivers, man, and you don't just get that just from catching hella picks, whatever, this, that, another, man. It's what you do outside of the picks, play in and play out. Jalen Ramsey rarely gets balls called to him, and when he does get balls called to him, the whole timeline's going crazy, right? Because that's some shit that's a rarity with him as far as giving up big plays. So it's a lot more to being a cornerback than catching a lot of interceptions. Hell, Diggs for the Cowboys, he led the league in interceptions, right? But he also gave up an all-pro year in receiving yards. So you got to look at the balance of that also.
I expected better sass out of Jalen Ramsey than that tweet reply. I was
like, he did reply. I knew he was going to reply to it, but I think
better sass than that though. He was just chill with it.
Jalen using his bad when it comes to that sass shit. This is type of shit. So
man.
If he didn't do his thing, I'm kind of
end of it. We'll hear more about this shit.
I'm gonna hit Jalen up, man. Get him on the pod. Let's talk about it.
Throw me with a good time, man. Y'all ready? Let's get up out of here, man. It's the roll up. It's the vibes. We done did our shout. Any more shout outs? I don't have any shout outs, man. Shout out to everybody holding us down, man. On the Twitter, on the Bird app, everywhere, man. Tell your friends, man. I know everybody Florida. Y'all from Florida. Even if you're not from Florida, you got friends. You got co-workers that are Big 3 fans. Let them know what's up, man. We giving it up out here. We're gonna be in y'all city. Whether you're in Tallahassee, Miami, Clemson, all of that, man. We pulling up tailgate style. We kicking it. We ain't just out here on the Twitter streets.
In a minute.
We on the real streets. What's up?
Orlando might be mine in a minute. Stay tuned.
You just gonna take it over? It's my shit right now, so you just gonna take it from me?
I've been in Orlando.
Yeah, you know what time it is, man.
I don't check in, no, brother. I check in with my family when I go.
Check in with me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come in. Hey, Silk, I'm going over to Disney, bro. You want anything? Hey, nah, you straight, bro. I'll make sure they let you in, man.
For she's, yeah, all right.
All right, man. Let's get up out of here, man.
You got to end it.
Yeah, gotcha.